I said, I'm not saying that women shouldn't be allowed to wear makeup in the workplace. I said that explicitly.
Well, that was why people were so angry when they saw the full version of it. I mean, the full version was released. Someone leaked it, right? Someone who felt like you were being misrepresented and that the editing was unjust decided to leak it, and people were absolutely furious.
Yeah, well, I think the Vice people actually released it, but other people took the full release and clipped it with the clipped release and showed how it was being misrepresented.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, but so okay, so the makeup thing, it's like, all right, look, here's the first of all, I make a mistake sometimes in treating journalists like I would treat my graduate students. So when I'm having a conversation with my students and we say, well, here's a problem.
It's an intellectual exercise.
A sexual behavior. How do we regulate? What are the norms around sexual behavior in the workplace? So that's the question. It's a question. We don't know. Okay, here's a bunch of possibilities, possible rules, right? No flirting, no hugging, no eye contact for more than 5 seconds. That's Netflix, right? No hugging. That's NBC. What they have? Damn right.
They have no eye contact for
more than 5 seconds? That's right.
Holy shit.
NBC, no hugging.
Was that real?
It's real.
Who the fuck? What if you're having a conversation with a woman who's your boss and she's asking you questions about things?
Then you look down every 5 seconds.
Oh, fucking Christ. Is that real?
Yes, it's real. It's real.
Well, that's so bad. That's such a terrible idea.
Yes, it's a terrible idea.
But there's a lot of women that I'm friends with that I've never had any sexual interest at all, and we look at each other in the eye.
That's what you say, but you're a potential rapist, and you're a manifestation.
Christ.
Yes, you get the whole picture.
One, right?
Yes, you get the whole picture. So if you have a discussion, you say, well, look, what are the rules governing sexual behavior in the workplace? Okay, can you come to work in a negligee? No. How about boxers if you're a man? No. Okay, so there's some...
What about a short skirt?
Well, this is the thing. The devil's in the bloody details, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you can't come to work naked. You can't come to work in boxer shorts. You can come to work in a suit. Okay, so the line is somewhere between boxers and suit. Where exactly is the line? Exactly.
Can a man wear shorts?
Well,
if he can't, why can a woman wear a dress?
The way that men... In professional organizations, the way that men solved this problem was that everyone wore a uniform. And a uniform makes you uniform. That's why you wear it. And the uniform is the suit. And it's a derivation of a military garb. And so the idea was, well, we want to get rid of excess diversity, right, in clothing. Wear your damn suit. Then we know you're playing the game and we don't have to be distracted by what you're wearing. Okay, so that's what men did. Okay, so now women come into the workspace. It's like, what do they do? Well, there's business professional dress, right? And there's some rules around that. But what are the rules exactly? Exactly. And I was thinking, well, we're worried about sexual misbehavior in the workplace. You can't look at someone for more than 5 seconds. You can't give them a hug. Okay, what about makeup? Do we have a discussion about makeup? Oh, well, no, we can't have a discussion about that. It's like, well, is makeup sexual signaling? It's like, well, if you're an evolutionary biologist, the question, is makeup sexual signaling? That's not even a question. It's like, well, obviously that's what it is.
That's why that conversation was frustrating, because he was saying, because they want to do it. They want to wear it. They want to look good.
Well, and maybe...
what does that even mean?
Well, that's right. That's right. What does that...
But he wouldn't
think... Well, everyone knows what that means,
Well, no,
Joe.
he has to say that.
No.
He has to say that because in his tribe, you have to communicate that way,
well,
right?
He
like,
also
this is
thinks
what's
he
implied.
Knew. Women wear makeup because they want to look good.
But do you think he's doing that because that's his take, or because he's trying to rile you up?
Oh,
like
both.
you're getting riled up right now.
Both.
As a journalist, it's kind of his idea or his job to challenge you in some way, and at the very least, offer the devil's advocate opinion.
Sure.
Like, explain yourself better. Why shouldn't they wear makeup? They just want to look good. You need to explain yourself better. Why are you saying there's something wrong with makeup?
But the way he did it was like, oh, Dr. Peterson, it's obvious what it means for them to look good. It's like everyone knoes that.
Do you think that
I don't know it.
Like perhaps like he was intellectually sparring with you and he was being aggressive about it?
I don't understand. I guess I don't understand the question exactly.
Well, my question is essentially that, like, when you...
Is there sexual harassment in the workplace? Yes. Should it stop? That'd be good if it did. That'd be good. Will it? Well, not at the moment it won't, because we don't know what the rules are.
Do you think men and women can work in the workplace together?
I don't know.
Without sexual harassment?
We'll see.
We'll see. How many years will it take for men and women working in the workplace together?
More than 40.
To get a sense. More than 40?
We're new at this.
We're new at this.
Absolutely. We're completely new at it. It's only been a couple of generations. That's part of the problem, right? Is that we don't know what the rules are. Like what? Here's a rule. How about no makeup in the workplace?
Why would that be a rule?
Why should you wear makeup in the workplace? Isn't that sexually provocative?
No.
It's not?
No.
Well, what is it then? What's the purpose of makeup?
Some people would like to just put on makeup.
Why?
I don't know why.
Why do you make your lips red? Because they turn red during sexual arousal. That's why. Why do you put rouge on your cheeks? Same reason.
So your argument...
I'm not saying that you shouldn't wear makeup.
No, I'm not saying that. But you're saying that
I'm saying we don't know what the rules are.
Makeup in the workplace, that they have sexualized themselves in a way.
That's what makeup's for. That's self-evident. Why else would you wear it?
When women put on makeup in the workplace, when they make their lips red, when they sort of put on rouge, right? That when they enter that workplace, if a man notices that there is sort of a complicitness with which the woman has said, I am going to sexualize myself in the workplace, and therefore whatever comes will come.
No, I didn't say the last part of that. So I didn't say whatever comes will come. But I think the issue of complicitness, how about high heels?
I mean, look.
How about high heels? What are they for?
What about high heels?
What about them? They're there to exaggerate sexual attractiveness. That's what high heels do. They tilt your pelvis forward so your hips stick out. That's what they do. And they tighten up your calf muscles. They're a sexual display. Now, I'm not saying that people shouldn't use sexual displays in the workplace. I'm not saying that. But I am saying that that is what they're doing. And that is what they're doing.
So what is the relevance then to like sexual harassment in the workplace then if you can't make...
Well, the Maoists put everybody in uniforms to stop that sort of thing from happening. Men wear uniforms. That's the way they wear suits.
I guess I'm not seeing the sort of coherence of the thought that you're putting together then, because...
What are the rules that govern sexual interactions between men and women in the workplace?
Yes.
The answer is, we don't know. Right. So I'm throwing out some questions. How about makeup? Oh, that's okay. Is it? Why? Why is it okay?
Well, I would think that there's certain ownership over one's body that they can take without...
How about negligees?
Well, look, if you
That's going too far.
If you had a workplace with negligees, I think that there would be some sort of standard idea that maybe that would be a sexualized...
Okay, so there's some line between lipstick and negligees that we don't want to cross. Okay, fair enough. Where exactly is the line?
Well, I think that, you know, much like Justice Scalia said with pornography, it's something that you can feel, or that you know it when you see it. I would say that
maybe
that sort of, but it, you know, what's confusing to me for, you know, and I really do just mean this in sort of a debate sense, which is that like these sorts of big collective ideas, they're things that you feel like are sort of derived through evolution, that people do come to a... Okay,
why else would you wear lipstick?
Complete the thought for me then, because that's the part that I'd like for you to do. Like, complete the thought. A woman...
I'm not saying that women shouldn't do it, and I'm also not saying that it should be banned, but I'm saying that you're absolutely naive if you don't think that that has anything to do with sexuality.
Or sexual harassment? Does it have something to do with sexual harassment in the workplace?
I don't know. Because I don't know what the rules should be that govern the interactions between men and women in the workplace.
I don't believe that.
Should people be allowed to flirt in the workplace?
Do you feel that, let's just, yes or no question, do you feel like women wearing makeup in the workplace contributes to sexual harassment in the workplace?
Sure, it contributes.
Do you feel like women shouldn't wear, do you feel like a serious woman who does not want sexual harassment in the workplace, do you feel like if she wears makeup in the workplace that she is somewhat being critical?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do think that.
Okay, let's move on.
I don't see how you could not think that. It's like makeup is a sexual display. That's what it's for. You say, well, I want to look more attractive. It's like, what do you mean by attractive exactly?
So then what is a better outcome for you then? A workplace with no sexual harassment, where women wear uniforms and don't wear makeup, much like the Maoists, like you were saying, or a sort of freer workplace in which sexual harassment is an inevitability because women wear high heels and makeup?
Well, I don't say that sexual harassment is an inevitability because women wear high heels and makeup. I didn't say that.
Or that it is more likely.
I said that it contributes to the sexualization of the workplace.
What's the difference between more likely and that?
Okay, more likely. I'll go with that.
Yeah, more likely, right?
Sure, okay.
Okay, so which one do you prefer?
I don't prefer either of them. Oh, which one of those two would I prefer?
Yeah.
Oh, I prefer the one where people had the freedom.
And so within that, so we've gotten to that point, that people should have freedom to wear makeup, right? but that will inevitably lead to, not inevitably, that it is more likely that sexual harassment happens in the workplace. Isn't that sort of saying that if women wear, like, how is that not saying that if women wear makeup in the
That isn't what I said. Like, you're pushing it past what I said by a substantial margin.
Sure,
I said that we don't understand the rules that govern the interactions between men and women in the workplace, right? We don't understand the rules. And so I was pushing a limit case. That's what I was doing. I wasn't saying women shouldn't wear makeup.
No, I was
saying
never
we
saying
could
that
have
you
a
said
question
that either,
about,
though.
there should be a question raised about that. And there is often. I mean, companies have dress codes, let's say, you know, and they have a reason for that.